and welcome once again to Eurosport's continuing coverage of the World Indoor Enduro Championships Round 3, and we're in the Vigo Stadium in front of 5,000 people in Spain, and with the first two rounds dominated by the Polish ex-trials rider Tadeusz Błażewiak. He's won every race so far, 6 in total. Taddy now holds a 32-point advantage over his teammate and 2009 champion Spain's Ivan Cervantes, but the Spaniard will hold home advantage for the next 2 rounds. And don't forget the Husaberg factory rider Joachim Lundgren, with Britain's Graham Jarvis as the only Sherco in the field, just 8 points behind. In fourth, they're off on race 1, already starting, and of course Błażewiak in pole position because he was faster than anybody else, and getting away at the front though Alfredo Gomez on the Husaberg. Oh, around the outside. Going to look after Mika Ahola as well on the Honda number 5, Oriol Mena number 7, Lundgren number 6, Cervantes number 25 around the outside and goes into the lead. And you can see what this is like. This is indoor enduro. It's a short form of the outdoor, running through the forest as it were. So you've got all kinds of obstacles over here. Logs, rocks, water, ruts. 25 in the lead. Ivan Cervantes, and in front of his home crowd as well. And it's basically between him and his teammates. Tadeusz Błażewiak, but Cervantes out in front at the start. Some tough little tracks here, but the 5,000 spectators looking forward to Cervantes, taking a little bit more, but right behind him, look at this. Tadeusz Błażewiak, the Polish prince, through the water as he's done so many times, and almost said crashing into his teammate around the outside, has a quick look over his shoulder and relegates his teammate to second place. Now, how often have we seen this? Actually, we haven't seen it that often. Normally, he doesn't have that great a start and takes a lap or two to hit the front, or at least get up with the leaders, but this time he's absolutely blazing away. He seems to like this. Incredible from Tadeusz Błażewiak. 6 races, and I think Cervantes has gone down behind him. It's quite possible that he has. Cervantes, yeah, 25, still down, and he's got people in front of him as well, on top of him. That's Husaberg's Alfredo Gomez, number 32. And Danny Gilbert on his brand new Yamaha, number 61. He's already gone past him. He's gone past Cervantes and Gomez. And finally, number 25, Cervantes gets up and running again. Oh, nice. Nasty little time for Cervantes, but nice for this man. Triple one, the Polish prince, Tadeusz Błażewiak, out in front. And there's really nothing anybody so far has been able to do. Even home track advantage for Cervantes, and the rest of the Spaniards hasn't given them anything. So Cervantes down in 7th place at the moment, got quite a bit to make up here. But Tadeusz Błażewiak seems to be in his element here. The Polish prince, Endurocross champion, the AMA champion from 2009. Also does lots of different things like King of the Hill of the notorious hare scramble at the Erzberg Rodeo. And just well worth telling you how things are going here. The format for indoor enduro is elimination races followed by a couple of lucky loser heats. But the 3 final rounds, we have 3 finals here, and they all score points. The leader or the winner of each race will take 15 points home. So far, Tadeusz Błażewiak heads the field, 90 points, 6 wins in front of everybody else. Cervantes in 2nd place, 58 points. Lundgren, 44 points. In Graham Jarvis, so Graham's in the race as well, hoping to at least stay where he is in 4th place in the championship. 2 laps to go now. And Tadeusz Błażewiak staying with him because there's nobody else in sight. He is second, so I think at least 5 seconds in front of Lundgren. Now in 2nd place, but Gilbert. Oh, nice stuff from Gilbert, the Spaniard. And Gilbert's on got a brand new bike for this event. He's on a Yamaha this time around, and he's doing very well in 3rd place. We're not seeing them. What we're actually seeing is Taddy on the KTM 250 out in front. And look, nobody else in sight. Now behind him, Joachim Lundgren, number 6, way back. You saw him going through the picture at the bottom of your screen as Taddy was going through the top. So that is the gap at the moment. It's got to be up to about 6 seconds. So jockey Lundgren, number 6, in second position. And he sees Błażewiak going the other way. Knows there's it's already overworked. There it is, mountain to climb. There it is. Already passing some of the back markers. Oh, a little bit of a trip there. That's Melchior Faja on the Husqvarna, number 16. He went past a little bit earlier on. Just a little bit of a shutdown. He does seem to be struggling a little bit. Don't know why, but locks up the rear, under braking, right on top of the bike. Lovely turn. Slams the foot down, whips the front over, and blasts away again. Whoa, foot in the air, and foot down again, but it doesn't matter what they put in front of him and how wild he seems to be on the bike. That's Melchior Faja there, that's a Husqvarna. It was somebody else he went past earlier on. But no problem. So in front of the Spaniards, and oh, nasty. He's had a shutdown, but he's got lots of time in hand. The engine starts straight away on that 250 KTM. And I think he's lost a couple of seconds there. Must have been about 4 or 5 seconds. But Błażewiak now still in control. Ooh. Try doing this for your normal outdoor enduro events. You can go up to, they last for maybe 60, 70 kilometers at a time through the forests. And indoor really brings it home to the spectators, and that's what this man's doing. Taddy Błażewiak on his last lap, another engine problem. Right behind him, number 6, Joachim Lundgren. Well, not right behind him, way behind him. Daniel Gilbert in 3rd place. You're not looking at him at the moment. That's number 6. That's Lundgren. And already finished, already across the line. Taddy Błażewiak sits there and waits coolly and calmly for everybody else to come across. So Gilbert on the brand new Yamaha comes across the line in 3rd place. Mika Ahola's Honda in 4th. Then Graham Jarvis in 5th. And Cervantes finishes way down in 6th place. So he did manage to fight his way through the field. 15, another 15 points for Taddy Błażewiak, but Joachim Lundgren and Daniel Gilbert now chasing. Mika Ahola, unfortunately, out of it. So there's 7 races and 7 wins for Taddy Błażewiak, 105 points. He's on the pole for race 2. Lundgren behind him, then Cervantes and Danny Gilbert. Very well, Graham Jarvis, Britain's Graham Jarvis on the only Sherco in the field, and Alfredo Gomez. But it's 105 points, place 56 from Joachim Lundgren in 3rd place. He'll want to split the pair of Błażewiak and Cervantes. Cervantes 2nd place in the championship at the moment on 63. Graham Jarvis on 42 points is in 4th position, really wants to maintain or at least try to challenge. Wow, absolutely fantastic at the beginning. They're split up as they go in, but Błażewiak, 111, Mena, Gomez, number 32, Cervantes, watch out for him, number 25. I don't know where he is at the moment. He's struggling. There's number 6. There's Lundgren. But we saw Cristobal Guerrero there, a Yamaha rider, brother of teammate Victor in the Oriel Pons team. Not in the finals, but they're both riding in this championship. And race leader Błażewiak, he's there again. Graham Jarvis in 7th place, and watch out, Gilbert should pass Antolino, who's just in for this race. We've had a couple of people not in, unfortunately. Francis Antoine Mayo, Manxman David Knights, both out with injury, so they're not in here. But once again, this guy goes from strength to strength. This time doesn't wait at all. Out in front, it's Taddy Błażewiak again. Ivan Cervantes should be somewhere behind him. Number 25, our teammates. I think there he is on the top of your screen. Yep. So Blazusiak blasts away. Cervantes can't do anything about it. The crowd, we noticed that the crowd had gone fairly quiet as soon as Blazusiak gets out in the lead. They think, what can the locals do against this Polish pocket rocket? Nothing, it seems. And there's Lundgren. Lundgren, I think, is chasing in about third place at the moment. Cristobal Guerrero and Mika Ahola on a Honda behind him. So it's Blazusiak and Cervantes, that gap opening all the time. Cervantes got to think, you know, how can I do something about my teammate? But anyway, it's both KTM 250s out in front. Ooh, how does he get away with it? Must have some superb balance. So we're watching once again another masterclass from Blazusiak. And the crowd's not exactly on their feet. Cervantes behind him can do nothing. And there he is. There's the second place man, Ivan Cervantes. Guerrero still in third. Mika Ahola, the Finn, on the Honda in fourth place. Lundgren down in fifth. And it's Leon in sixth place. But we're back again with the leader. Oh, there's Jarvis still there and under threat from Gilbert, the Spaniards. But Jarvis hopefully will keep his eye on the points here. That's what he needs to do. Because Gilbert is not yet challenging him for the points. So if he goes on like this with a brand new Yamaha, he might do. The teammates together. There's Lundgren. So only 2 laps to go. It's been blasting out. Cristobal Guerrero behind him, number 19. Mika Ahola, number 5. And once again, that front end whip around for Blazusiak. And Ahola's overtaken Guerrero as we would have expected. The former champion in front of Guerrero. The Finn on the Honda. But nobody's been able to challenge the almighty Polish guy on the KTM. Gilbert still in 7th place. So what's happened to Jarvis? Jarvis, I think, has moved up a bit. Well, he's racing with Mika Ahola at the moment. And second place, Ivan Cervantes seems to be standing still compared to his teammates. This one, 111, Tadej Blazusiak. Once again, attacking ferociously on this. And on the other side of the arena, almost in third place, it's Lundgren. So Graham Jarvis just overtaking Mika Ahola. Oh, how does he recover? You have no idea, but it could all go so wrong for him. But he's so confident with the bike. It seems that it doesn't matter where you put him. Oh, and Cervantes has gone down. So Cervantes had gone down and lost more time. But did he lose enough time so that Lundgren could catch him? I don't think so. They're on the last lap. And here comes Blazusiak again, and behind him again Lundgren in third place. And there's one of the black markers. I think that's Danny Oliveras on the Gas 300. Yes, it was. Just made to look as if he's on a different planet. There's only so much you can say about the domination that this man has done. Blazusiak yet. Actually, he hadn't even crossed the finish line, I don't think. There he is. Yeah, it slows down. He's got so much time in hand. But Blazusiak across the finish line, and yet another win. That is 8 in a row now. And one thinks, is there anything that can stop this man? Look at that. 10 seconds in front, 22 seconds in front of Jockey Lundgren. And Graham Jarvis does keep 4th place. with Cristobal Guerrero from Spain in 5th and Mika Ahola finishing 6th. Danny Gibert 7th. So the points now, 120 maximum you could get so far in this championship to Tadej Blazusiak, Joachim Lundgren, the Swede. 22 points now in this series. Now 66 points, has got 3rd place. But in 2nd still Ivan Cervantes. So even though he finished behind Joachim Lundgren, he's still in 2nd place. But it's closing up. And on the start for, down has gone. That's got to be Joachim Lundgren. Lundgren's gone down, and I think Cristobal Guerrero, the Spaniard, ran over him. Mika Ahola caught up in that one as well. So that's, oh no, disaster for Cervantes, number 25, down on the straight. So Oriol Mena, the Husaberg Enduro Junior World Champ from Spain, I think number 7, was out there. Tadej Blazusiak, though, wow, getting the foot down, but getting out into the lead. Oriol Mena doesn't last very long as he starts falling back through the pack. So Blazusiak, a clear track in front of him, and he's still having problems. Maybe it's a little bit of tiredness now. Couldn't whip that front around the way he's been used to doing. But Cervantes behind him. Oriol Mena, number 7 on the Husaberg in 3rd place currently. But all eyes once again on this man. Very, very quick through the water. Noticed that on him. He's done a couple of good overtaking moves, not just here, but back in Genova and Sheffield as well. Through the water, quite at home there. Bit of a dolphin, this man. And there is teammate Ivan Cervantes. So Cervantes up and going, but Joachim Lundgren, his charge been somewhat blunted by that crash at the beginning. Hope he's all right because he was run over by Guerrero. Blazusiak getting his foot down. And that's just coming to the end of the first lap, and it's all happened already. So still pushing very, very hard. You have to keep your focus. Once you start to say, oh, I can take it a little bit easy because I know where I'm going, know what I'm doing, the bike's obeying my every command, that's when you can start to make a mistake, and he's not going to. I know what's going through his mind now. Another win. Can I get this? Can I wrap the entire lot up? In 2nd place, Ivan Cervantes. Gap is still opening up. And even with the crowd behind him, it hasn't been good. That's a better whip. It's almost becoming flamboyant from the Polish Prince now. Not yet doing any tricks off of the jumps. We've seen him do it in the past. Not doing it at the moment. Too much to focus on. So Cervantes still in 2nd place. Gibert now in 3rd. Lundgren recovered from that crash at the starts in 4th place. So not doing badly at all. Grant Jarvis still there, in with a chance. But number 25, that is 2nd place, Ivan Cervantes, champion from last year, and he's seeing that championship crown disappear because if Blazusiak wins this one, nobody can catch him in the championship. He will finish as world champion with 1 round to go. We've got 2 laps to go, though, and we have seen from the start of this race that anything can happen, but it never seems to touch the pole or his machine. Even when he stalled in the last race, just 1 kick was enough to get the 250. KTM burbling away again. And just dismissing these pitiful little obstacles in his way. And Lundgren, unfortunately, he doesn't say he's out of practice, though he is, because his normal training track in Sweden is still under far too much snow for him to get any practice in at all. He's had a couple of goes on some indoor tracks, but certainly hasn't had the practice he would normally get at this time of the year. and hasn't even been able to go outdoors with his bike. So there is one little excuse there. He doesn't rate that as the reason for his poor performance. It's just that this man has been so dominant. And going past the back marker, who's had a little bit of a problem there. But on the last lap now, Tadeusz Błaszczyk. Nobody's been able to touch him. It's got to be 9 race wins out of 9 races. All events totally dominated by the KTM rider. I could put the commentator's curse on it, but I don't think I'm going to. Those big stone blocks dismissed as gravel. Whipping the KTM from side to side. And across the finish line again. A quick little flick over the jump. He knows he's got it. The World Championship now passes from Spain to Poland. And Ivan Cervantes, his teammate, still, this is a long, long time to come home. It's just, it's nearly 18 seconds behind the flying Polish KTM teammates. And Błaszczyk, 111, has got a World Championship with 1 round to go. And isn't he happy? Oh yes, indeed. Oh, nice little stoppie as well. Cervantes on his knees saying, "You're number 1." And we're teammates though. And there it is, Błaszczyk again, yes, nearly 18 seconds behind, but Daniel Gilbert on the Yamaha, watch out for him, past Jockey Lundgren. Graham Jarvis in 5th place, still keeps his 4th place in the championship. Xavier Leon behind him, and Mika Ahola, the Honda former world champion, way down in 9th place. Not good for him. So 45 points, as many as you can get in this round to Tadej Błaszczyk. Lundgren 30, Cervantes 29, Danny Gilbert 24 points. He's going to be a force in the next round because we are still in Spain for the final round. Graham Jarvis in 5th place, another 20 points. So there's the final standings after 3 rounds. Tadej Błaszczyk cannot be caught. KTM 1 and 2, Błaszczyk, Cervantes, then Lundgren, and Graham Jarvis on the Sherco, 56 points, so a bit down on Lundgren. Can he do anything about it? But he has to watch out from Danny Gilbert on the Yamaha behind him now, 42 points, place 56, so 14 points the difference between Jarvis and Gilbert. And Mika Ahola, the Finn, 34 points, not good for him. Only just in front of Mike Brown, who's only done 1 round. And Dougie Lampkin, of course, not here today. Tadej Błaszczyk. Let me do a quick translation. Yes, I'm very happy. Dream come true. I've been after this championship for a while. 3 years he's been chasing the title. Finally got it. Greater to win the races and to win 1 title before the end. The season starts. I start by winning the championship. Can't be happier than I am right now.
I really
and
like
this is
indoor, and
Jockey Lundgren.
It's getting better and better all the time. This is my first year, so I'm very happy to be here with Cervantes and Teddy. It's amazing.
Ivan Cervantes, well, following Taddy's pace today was too risky for me, he says, so I decided to stay away, basically. He's got his own championship to fight for, and I've got mine, and so it goes. I've got 2 second places that are very important for me, so I'm happy. I was not first nor second in the event overall, but a podium spot's always good. Also very happy for KTM and, of course, for Taddy, because he really deserves the title. So a quick look at what happened. First race left the title much clearer. He overtook Cervantes in the first bend, and Cervantes put his foot in a hole. That held him up a lot, and his bike fell on him. title on the plate, basically. Lundgren second, incredible Danny Joubert on the Yamaha with the new bike, finishing third place ahead of Mika Ahola. But race 2, once again, dominated by Bezuziak, and even managed to leave 5 seconds to get the bike started again as it died under him, but started immediately. And poor old Cervantes, a fall, not what you need on top of everything else. The third and final heat, Bezuziak needed this to win. He got it, but unfortunately Lundgren down and run over, and I think he finished the crossed the finish line bleeding from his arm after being run over by one of the Spaniards. But a great win for this man. Final round will be in Barcelona in Spain, and although Tadej Bezuziak has wrapped up the championship, there's more battles further down the field, and it'll be right here on Eurosport.